Hi! So today we're going to cover Tortoise and the Hare. Everyone knows Tortoise and the Hare, right? Might be an Aesop fable, might not, I don't know. Google it. So there's a tortoise and a hare, and they were going to have a foot race. Not sure why. Seems like a weird thing to do. But the hare is convinced he's going to win, right? Because rabbits are fast and turtles are slow, which is not accurate. Those are stereotypes. Turtles can move at a pretty good clip if they have to. I've seen it. It's insane to see a turtle move that fast, but they do. Likewise, I've owned bunnies, and they're not all fast. I assume it has to do with their gestation time, because that's usually how people think about bunnies, right? But even that, it's not like it's fast. It's just a short gestation time. So, like adult women, our gestation time is like 42 weeks, like 9, 10 months. But bunnies, it's much shorter, weeks. Elephants, it's longer. So, just right off the bat, not fair. But for the purpose of the story, we're going to go with hares are fast and tortoises are slow. So they decide they're going to have a foot race. And all the other animals are involved in this, probably placing bets. I don't know, like betting berries or something. I don't know. I can't even imagine what goes on at that type of event. But they start the race, and the hare takes off, just smokes the tortoise, who is like, like he's doing it. Should really probably be a sloth, but So, so the turtle is constant, right? Like, I'll go ahead, I'll ruin it. The moral is slow and steady wins the race, right? So the turtle, slow and steady. The hare, super fast, arrogant. He gets down the road and he looks back. He can't even see the tortoise anymore. And he's like, fuck this guy. So he's like near a friend's house or something. So he stops for tea. Right? Bunnies drink tea. And like even during that, his friend's like, hey man, shouldn't you be like running a race? Hare's like, nah, it's cool. I am so far ahead. It does not even matter. Okay, so, Hare has tea with his friend, and as they're finishing up, he looks and he sees the turtle coming by, and he's like, okay, time to go. So, he leaves and runs like straight past the fucking turtle again. But the turtle just keeps going. Slow, but just keeps going. And so again, like the hare gets so far up ahead of him, he looks back and he doesn't see the tortoise, and he's like, okay, by the way, I am using turtle and tortoise interchangeably. I know they're not the same. I don't care. So he decided to like stop again. I don't remember what he did this time. I don't feel like it's relevant what he did. We can just pretend that he did almost anything. Stopped to play some video games, went fishing, had to clean under his toenails. I don't know. He stopped again. Turtle comes along, sees the turtle. He's like, okay, I guess it's time to go run again. So he takes off. Totally ditches the turtle. Now, in reality, right, like, had the hare just did what he's supposed to do, he probably would have finished the race and been at home on his little rabbit couch watching TV, eating carrots, whatever. Long before the tortoise even got near the finish line. But the rabbit thinks it's funny, and he's kind of a dick. So this is what he continues doing. So at the last stop, because yeah, he just kept doing it, right? So at the last stop, he's like, "Oh, I am so far ahead. I'm just gonna like lay next to this pond, take a little nap. It's a really nice day. I've got plenty of time. I'll wake up, and even if the tortoise is ahead of me, like I'll just beat him." So the rabbit goes to sleep. Well, because he'd been stopping and drinking tea and having cake, cleaning under his toenails, whatever, he was extra content and went into a pretty deep sleep. And he more than napped. And when he woke up, it was almost dark. And he was like, uh-oh. Right? Like we've all woke up and it's almost dark and had that feeling. It's like, ugh, I have missed way more of today than I meant to. Right? So the hare takes off running. He's got to go catch this rabbit. Or turtle. And he's running. He sees the finish line. And he sees the turtle. And he's running after him. And he's got to catch him, right? Like, he's the hare. He can't lose to the rabbit or the turtle. Why do I have a problem with that? It's because I keep calling it a hare. The rabbit can't lose to the turtle. It goes against nature. So, he keeps running. He's running. He can't make it. The turtle crossed the finish line right as the rabbit shows up at the finish line. The turtle won. He might have been slow, but he kept at it. Whereas the bunny, who was super fast, he got cocky, arrogant. He wasted time. He did not stay on task. And the fucking turtle beat him. That's all. And I already told you the moral. Slow and steady wins the race. But I feel like, as with most fables, there is more than one moral. So the easy one to tell kids is slow and steady wins the race. And that's good. But I think the other one is don't be a fucking dick. Right? Because not only did he lose, but then he looked pretty shitty. They don't really talk about it, but I feel like afterwards everyone was like, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha, you deserve that. I mean, because he had just been talking mad shit the whole time. I don't think anyone felt bad for the rabbit. I really don't. I mean, I don't know that anyone was especially happy for the turtle. But, like, the rabbit had more friends than the turtle to begin with, which is shitty on its own and truer to life than it should be. But yeah, like, they were like, oh, snap, Harold is a dick, you know, and then he lost to the turtle. Yeah, so that's a fable. A rabbit and a turtle had a fucking foot race, and the rabbit is a piece of shit, and the turtle is determined, and then the turtle fucking won. Ha! Part of me wants to be happy for the turtle, because it's almost like the underdog. It's like, yeah, the turtle won. But at the same time, how bad must that hare have felt, right? Like, he had always been a winner. He was like prom queen. And then he lost to the turtle. That's gotta be a hard blow to the psyche. Now, I mean, not for me. I was clearly the turtle growing up. But I do still have sympathy for that poor hare. Ah, what a shot to the ego. Mm. So that's the story, right? I mean, if you've heard it before, then you already know. And if you hadn't heard it before, now you do know. I also hear that that is the same strategy that most competitive eaters use. Slow and steady. So if you plan on running a foot race against an arrogant rabbit or competitively shoving hot dogs down your throat, either way, that's the method. Slow, steady. Just keep going. Hope you've enjoyed story time for today. I'll be back soon with another one. Hopefully more entertaining. This was a little not so entertaining. Aesop needs to step it up. Love you guys. See you soon. Have a great day.